Okay, this is part 2 of my video showing you how to use a website called Flightradar24.com. That's the website. I was trying to show you people how to use the 3D part, but now a recent change to the website seems to be you need to download a plugin. So I clicked on download the plugin, blah blah blah. Let me just move this out of the way. And I got, after I attempted the install, I got this. The installer encountered error 1603. So what I then did was I opened up a browser tab. I'm using Google Chrome at the moment. It's my preferred browser at the moment. Anyway, so let's open up that tab. I did a Google search for something like Google Earth plugin 1603 error, and the first result in the well, I might go backwards. Yeah, there goes exactly what I typed in: Google Earth plugin error 1603. The first result in Google search was this, so I clicked on it, and you get this. It says if you get 1603 error during install, run the program, install and uninstall, troubleshoot. So I'm now going to click on that and see what happens. This is the first time I've attempted this. So they're saying it could be because of a corrupt registry key. Okay. Alright, so you just click on run now. That's going to download the Microsoft Fix-It program. Once that's finished flashing, it's downloaded, and then you can double click on that little tab down there. That should then open up a little window up here somewhere, I hope. As I was saying, Flightradar24, you never used to have to download a plugin, it just used to work from the website, so it's a bit annoying that you now need a plugin. As you can see, you can end up with difficulties like this, which is a pain to have to go through, but I might as well show you in case you encounter the same problem. Firefox used to be my preferred browser, but that has just become junk for I don't know how many months. It's just constantly getting it freezing up, saying not responding. It seems to handle Adobe Flash really badly on websites, so I've switched to using Chrome. It seems to be pretty good, apart from there are the odd problems like this. Right, so you have to accept the agreement, so click on accept. Sorry for the hassle, folks, but as I said, I might as well show you this. I'm having this problem with Flightradar24.com, this particular part of the website, so if I can get this to work, I'll show you the 3D part of Flightradar24. And then after that, I'm going to show you how to, right, there we go. Right, I'm just going to click on the first one. Detect problems and apply the fixes. Click on that. And I do use a program called C Cleaner. That's the logo for C Cleaner. Stands for crap cleaner. I'll just explain one thing at a time. And crap cleaner cleans away things like cookies, cache, and you can clean up your registry. So my registry should be pretty clean. So this is a Google Earth problem. Right. Are you having a problem installing or uninstalling? I'm having a problem installing. So click on installing. I'm using Windows 7, which is fully up to date and patched. I've got all the Windows updates that fix all the flaws in Windows. Oh, there we go. And now you've got to try and find the program that's causing the problem. So I've got to look for Google Earth. I'm not going to film all my programs for you. Right, there it is. Okay, I can show you that anyway. Google Earth plugin. That's the problem. So click on that and then click on next. Do you want to uninstall? Yes, try uninstall. I hope you don't have to go through this to get the Google Earth plugin running on your browser. In fact, after I've done this, I'm going to open up Flightradar in Firefox just to see whether you need the plugin for that as well. Maybe it's just a Chrome issue. Cannot uninstall status fixed. Right, they're now saying that's fixed. I might as well click on where it says view report details. Let's see what happens next. What am I waiting for? It doesn't seem to be opening up another tab in Chrome, so perhaps it's going to open up Firefox, which is my default browser. So waiting for Firefox to open now. I've got a really fast computer, it's quad core. Like I said, fully up to date. So I'm just showing you genuinely how long things take to happen as you go through this problem. I'm not going to edit this video down. I hate people that edit videos and run through things so quickly you can't take in anything they've done. And of course when you edit you're skipping steps. You're not showing people what happened in real time. You get the impression that something's easy to do and it's not. Sometimes it takes ages. Right, what am I waiting for? Did something just open up down there? I'm not sure. Don't know what that particular icon is there. Is that? Come on, what am I waiting for? Right, something's fine. Yeah, there you go, I was right. By clicking on view report details, it's decided to open up my Firefox browser. And it's gone to... good God. Now Chrome's just popped up in the way. Let's get that out of the way. Move some stuff out of the way. Get it out of the way. Right. Cannot install or uninstall a program, and over on the side it says fixed, succeeded, corrupt patch registry keys, checked. Yeah, see there weren't any. Problem registry key, checked. See there wasn't any. Okay, cannot install or uninstall a program, it says fixed. Right, so apparently that's fixed. I'm going to get rid of that error message now. Let's back to this window where it says cannot install or uninstall, says fixed, so click on next, see what happens. Thank you for running data. Please visit. Right, so click on close. So now I can minimize Firefox browser out of the way. Let's go back to Chrome. Let's go back to Flightradar24. Let's try again. Download the Google Earth plugin. So you click on that. Again, you should see it downloading down there. Right, it's finished downloading. Double click on that. Click on run. Click yes. If it doesn't work this time, I'm giving up. I'm not spending any more time attempting to fix this. It's obviously Google Earth plugin has a problem working correctly with Chrome. Right, installation complete. Hallelujah. Now what? Do I have to activate the plugin? And you're going to ask me next, how do you activate a plugin? Right, so in the top right of Chrome browser, you click on those three lines there. Okay, and then you want to go down to settings. Click on settings. That opens up Chrome settings there. Then it lists all the different Chrome add-ons you've got installed. Oh, it's just disappeared. Hope it comes back in a minute. What happened? Oh, I must have. Right, let's go back to extensions. So, as you can see, you either enable or disable things by clicking on the little square. So at the moment, Avira, I don't use that antivirus anymore, so I've disabled that. Free Make Video Downloader, which is good for downloading YouTube videos. I don't use the plugin anymore, I just do it on its own, blah blah blah. I've got RoboForm to fill in forms. Adblock, if you want to block adverts on websites. McAfee Site Advisor, I would recommend you have. Skype, to make free phone calls. Google Documents, that must be my mouse. Well, where is the Google Earth plugin? It's not even listed, is it? How can I enable it if it's not even shown? Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this I'm going to refresh Flightradar24, see if that gets the plugin to load. Now I'm just waiting for it to load. Oh, come on, Flightradar. Right, so where am I? Okay, so Flightradar24, let's just click on that particular plane. British Airways A380 that's taken off from Heathrow going to LA. I've just clicked on that one. And let's say I want to see the 3D view of that. Click on 3D there. And look, I'm being told to download the plugin. You just saw me download it. You just saw me be told it's successfully installed. You just saw me look in my extensions and it's not there. What on earth is going on? So, I'm not going to waste any more time. There's clearly a problem with Flightradar24 or Google Earth, one or the other. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Firefox browser. Let's open that. And I'm going to open up Flightradar. Let's spell it right. And now I'm just waiting for Flightradar to load. Okay, it's loading. This makes it look like using Flightradar is a complete hassle. So, as you can see, don't bother trying to use a 3D view in Google Chrome browser. It's clearly not working okay. That's something either Flightradar24 need to fix or Google Earth, and I don't know which one. So what I'm going to do is I will use the forum to inform Flightradar that there's a problem after I've done this video. If I can ever get this to load and show you some planes, I might be able to do something. It's just not my day today. What the hell is going on? Alright, because I use no scripts. I wonder if it's blocking a few scripts over there, so I'm going to start allowing a few things. I'm going to allow maps. I don't even know why they were blocked. I mean, I use Flightradar all the time. Why would things have changed? Perhaps Flightradar are starting to use slightly different servers and websites to get their maps. I just don't know what's going on. Sometimes Google Earth opens up in completely the wrong place. It doesn't seem to detect your IP address correctly. It sends you all over the place. So you just drag the map to where you want to look for planes. Let's get back to that British Airways one I was going to show you the 3D view from, if it works. So I'm now using Firefox browser. I'm now going to see if it works in Firefox. No. So they've definitely, it's Google Earth plugin is now installed. Reload the page to see it in action. Okay, so reloading the page in Firefox, you go up to the arrow and reload the page. Right, so that is still detected. I'll click off that in a minute. Click a different plane. Right, back to the plane I want. Now let's click on 3D view. There is usually a delay with this 3D thing when I used to use it on Flightradar24. Oh, here we go, I've just noticed that, look. Allow Flightradar24.com to run Google Earth. Who was blocking that? Blooming annoying. So click on allow. I guess it's Firefox was blocking that plugin just then. Allow and remember, you idiots. Why do they make everything so hard? Right, so you just saw me, I've just allowed that plugin, now I'm just waiting for it to load. And then basically the 3D view, I don't know what they call it. 3D, because it doesn't actually look like 3D, like you need to put on 3D glasses, but It basically gives you the view as if you were in the cockpit of the plane, so you're seeing what the pilot would be able to see from the plane if it ever loads. Again, as you can see, it's not loaded right yet. So now I'm just going to see if there's anything else I need to allow down here. I mean, what could be getting blocked? See, there's another thing just blocked. That wasn't even there before, so now I'm going to allow that. And that was no script that's blocking some stuff. Dear God. I'm not going to allow Facebook. I don't see why I'd need to use Facebook on this. And New Relic I think is adverts, but so I'll temporarily allow that. Right. So I'm not blocking any other scripts. The only reason I have that is because, like I said, I've got something called No Script, which is an add-on for Firefox. Let's try again. 3D. Jesus Christ. The fact that I'm now seeing something spinning around gives me hope that something is going to load this time, but my God, what a hassle. Right, here we go. We're now on board this particular flight, that British Airways A380 plane. So basically all it does is it puts you in a position over Google Earth to show you roughly what the pilot would see. So if you ever want to follow where a flight you've been on has gone, this is what you can do. You can use the 3D view. See, I don't know why it's loading so badly just then, it was horrible. Right, now it's loaded. Okay? So this is the 3D view, they call it. Panel, I presume, is that. So let's, if you click on that, right, and see, it drops it, now panel is off. Map is on, let's see what happens. Oh, clicking map off, I guess, gets rid of that. That's just showing you on a map where the plane is. So let's do that, yep. So map off does that. Aircraft off, what does that mean? Let's click on that. Oh, okay, and that puts the aircraft on the screen. Bubbles, what's bubbles? Click on that. Bubbles are currently off. What is bubbles? I don't know. Click on it again, see if anything happens. I didn't notice anything happen. Did you? No. So can somebody explain what bubbles is supposed to do? Don't know. Info, let's click on info. Okay, that just takes away the points on the Google Earth. So you want info 1. Rotate view, what happens? Okay, you get a side view of the plane. Click it again, you get a view as if you're ahead of the plane. Click it again, other side view. That's the more normal way to look at it. And obviously clicking on full screen should make, there you go, it takes up the full screen. So there you go, that's the 3D view. I'm just going to click full screen again to get out of that. And then how do you get out of this 3D view thing? I presume you click on the little X up there. Yeah, there we go. Right, so now I'm out of 3D. So that's what I wanted to show someone. I also wanted to show somebody, sorry for that amount of hassle. I recently flew from Heathrow to Fort Worth in Texas, and the same flight takes off roughly the same time each day going there. It's a daily flight. I wanted to show someone the flight path, and I noticed the same flight a couple of days ago, so I'm now going to attempt to show you. Let's say I told somebody, fine, today's the 5th of July, I want them to look at the 3rd of July, 1:05 PM English time, a plane going over the Brecon Beacons in Wales. So to give you an idea, I'm in Cambridge, Heathrow is there, I'm telling someone to look there. So that little icon up there that's not even marked, which makes it confusing for someone that's never used this, you click on that and then you find that's the playback feature. I don't see why they can't label that as playback. Anyway, choose the date you've been told to go to. Playback speed, the slowest playback speed you can do is 12 times speed. You can go up to something like 120 times speed, which is way too fast. So 12 times speed, leave it on that. Time, just to confuse things, let's say for example now it's 5:51 in England. Flightradar tells you it's 4:51 because they're displaying universal time. Ah, this is so confusing. So anyway, I want to find 1:05 PM. Make sure you don't do 01, which is 1 AM. So 1:05 Oh, and you've got to remember that you want UTC, so that's an hour behind. So instead of 105, you have to search for 1205, just to cause extreme confusion. And then click on Start Playback. And remember, I've told you to look over Brecon Beacons area. If you hover your mouse over certain planes, there we go, that could be it. I'm looking for a British Airways plane, so BA at the start of it. This could be the one. Yep, there we go, found it, just like that. London Heathrow to Dallas Fort Worth. Boeing 777, same type of plane I flew on, same flight. Currently saying it's 32,000 feet. I'm surprised it's got that high so quickly, but anyway, once you've shown somebody how to use this, it's brilliant. So, and down here it tells you that blue line is your timeline. You can drag that if you want to go forward or backwards. You can make this move quicker by clicking on that button there and dragging it forward. So 12 times speed, we're now doing 24 times speed. So obviously if it's a long flight, you don't want to spend ages watching how long it took. So let's go forward a couple more times. Let's go now 48 times. And of course the plane's going to run off the screen, so you can use your scroll mouse on your mouse to make the map smaller, and then you can also drag the map so you can carry on following it on your screen. See how quickly it goes when you're doing 48 times. You have to, like I said, scroll out using the wheel on your mouse, or you've got the plus and minus buttons there to make the screen bigger or smaller. The black dotted path is because you're no longer in radar coverage. You're not getting, they don't know exactly where the plane is, but they're plotting the path of where it is estimated to be now. And I've said before, orange means that there's a 5-minute delay. The plane was actually there 5 minutes ago. That's for security reasons for planes going towards America, I think it is. So anyway, playback feature is up there next to the bookmarks. That's how to use the playback feature. I'll just also show you, let me scroll out here a bit more. See the timeline, it tells you up there the time they're showing you, that, so they're saying it's now 1:08 PM. That would actually be 2:08 PM British time. Remember, they're showing you this in UTC. Let's see if I can drag that blue line forward a bit. Yeah, it has, so let's just drag it to 1:34. Let's drag it a bit more just to show you. So if a plane's going across a great big body of water and you don't, it's not helping you learn much about a flight path, you can skip forward like half-hour sections at a time. So I'll just skip forward to 2:10. You have to wait each time you've done that for it to reload where the plane is. So there you go, that gives you an idea. When you take off from Heathrow, you're going to cross Wales, you're going to go across Ireland, you go about as high as Glasgow or Edinburgh north, and then you start going, then you're going west, you go underneath Iceland, which could be where that mysterious plane we had running parallel to us was on the way back from America. Mike, I'm making this video for you. Or it could have been, well, no, I don't think there's an airport in Greenland, is there? But so we probably had a plane going really close to us at night going to Iceland. It was quite spooky, really. And then once you get to Greenland, you start coming around, you go across Canada, and then let's make this faster so that I can actually show you it. Now we're doing 84 times speed, so this is going to be quick. So again, you have to wait for it to reload once you've changed to speed for it to play back. There you go. Gives you a chance to see the clear path. So we're below Greenland at the moment. I don't see why they need to display all the other planes when you're using playback and you've clicked on one particular plane. Surely that would help the website to load quicker if they didn't display all these like 10,000 other planes. Doesn't appear to be moving all that quick. I'm going to do it as fast as it will go, just to see if I can get this to show you the flight path a bit better. Come on! See, that's not even letting me move then. Right. 120 times speed is as fast as it can go. Again, you've got to wait for it to refresh, which is annoying. I would have thought it would come move the plane a lot quicker than this. I don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe Flightradar24 is just busy today, it's just not working as well as it should. Right, at 115 times speed you get to see the plane really shifting now. So you go over Newfoundland and Labrador, over Quebec. Again, do what I do, you click the map and drag the page so that you can see where the plane goes. Into Ontario now. I'm not going to film the entire flight. This is just to show you how to use it, okay? I've been waffling on now for nearly 26 minutes to fix that error. But anyway, here's the idea. So you can follow a plane and see where you would have flown. I think it's a really useful feature to have playback. And like I say, because you can look back for a total of 7 days, and I say, if you're out and about one day and you see a plane, you want to know what it is, you just write down what time you saw it, write down where you were when you saw it, and you can come back to Flightradar24 and find the plane and find out about it. So there we go. So that's Flightradar playback working in Firefox browser, and 3D view was working in Firefox browser. So Flightradar24.com. I'm now going to quickly just check whether I can get it working in Chrome. Now that